Okay, I've already got my stuff pulled up and I've got it bookmarked, so I just click on it. But this is what it's going to look like whenever you pull it up. Your username will probably be your email address, and then your password is whatever you want it to be. Excuse me. You can get with Tony about that. And then I also always keep in another tab the website pulled up so I can refer back to it. So anyway, we're going to log in, and this is what you'll see. Over here are the things that you're really going to be concerned with, and basically the main things you're concerned with are these. The navigation, that's the navigation bar across the top. The pages, those are the actual pages that you're going to be working on. Snippets are those things that we talk about over on the side. And then the page links are the letters in the blues. Also, down here is, if you click on this, it may take us to an Excel file. We're not going to go there. But what it does is it takes you to an Excel file and it gives you the results in the testing center. It shows you everything that's going on in there, who's taking it, what tests they're on, what their grades are, everything that I've sent to you. And also, this is the event registration. When we're doing an event like the training seminar, all that information gets dumped into an Excel form, and this is where you click on that to do it. You'll go here to do, that's some other stuff that whenever you click on that, and all the affiliates are listed there, and that's how you put their name on the map. So this is probably going to be information overload for you. But anyway, what you were wanting to do, what we talked about the other day, is in these tabs right here, these three tabs. You wanted to change the information that is on Start a House of Hope. So this is the name of the page, the title of the page. All right, so what I mean by that is we're going to go back to this, click on pages, just click on pages, and this comes up. Okay, so here's where we are. We're in this, and these are the titles of the page right here. All these are the titles, and when I say title, that's this right here. Start a House of Hope is the title of that page. So we're going to go down here and we're going to find Start a House of Hope. It's been there a long time, so it's probably on the later pages. Start a House of Hope. Here it is, right here. So we want to edit this, so we're going to click on Edit, and this is what we see. So see, the title is right here. That's the gray. You've always got to have a title in here. So I'm going to highlight that, just like we always do. Highlight it. This is just like in a Word document right here, and we want to center that. So next time you look at that page, it's going to be centered. This is where, if you want to put a snippet on there, this is where you go to do that. Page links is where you go to do that. So anyway, but what you wanted to do is, and this is the content that we see on the page right here. And again, these things you don't really need to worry about until you're going to create a page. If you don't ever want the page to come up again, or for some reason you want to work on it and nobody be able to see it, there's inactive and active. This is what I meant the other day by tables. This is the table that you're in. And so what we did is over here on the home page, we've got this, and I still got to change that button to a different color. That's not where we want to go. We want training seminars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this information. I'm just going to copy it from right here. And then through the 9-phase process, and see if you put, what I'm going to do for right now I see there's that watermark. That's what that thing highlighted right there. You can just barely see it. Let me scroll up. There's the watermark. So that's an image. That's an image that's been put in there. So what I want to do for right now is I'm going to hit return, give it some space. And so it's the browser that I'm using. It won't let me use these, the copy, cut, and paste. So whenever I'm editing in here, I have to go up here to edit and do paste. And that's the paste that's that we picked up from the other page. Okay, so through a 9-phase process, those interested in starting through the 9-phase, and this is kind of what you wanted it to be, 9-phase process, and those interested in starting a house of hope are given the tools they need. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm through with what I wanted to get out of there. I'm going to put it back there. I'm going to go ahead and update this, because when I start going back and forth with different things, I like to update it, which means I'm saving it. So you go up there and click update, and I'm going to go back to that same page, and I want to view what I've done. So I hit view. It brings it up in a new tab, so you don't have to worry about your CMS going away, and we see that those changes are made. Okay, so I'm going to get out of that, and I'm going to get out of this, and what I want to bring up the pathway to affiliation, because what I want to do is I want to highlight this and I want to copy this, because that is what I'm going to use to link it. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to go back to this, and we wanted people to know what the pathway is. So I'm going to highlight that and go up here to this chain. I'm going to click on the chain, and what I'm doing now is I'm going to link it to that page. So I'm going to paste the link that I copied into that page, and I always like to go to the target and tell it to open link in a new window. What that's going to do is when you click on it, it's going to open it into a new tab, just like it did when we went to the view, so the person can go back to what they were looking at. So now you see that it's purple, it's highlighted in there, and it's going to take the people to that. Now I've got 6 minutes. This can only be a 15-minute thing. So what I want to do here is just for the sake of showing you stuff. All right, if we wanted to put a button in here, we're going to go up here to this little tree, because you're going to insert an image. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on this little box. And that little box is going to take you to all the images that have ever been used on our website. So we've got 2 pages here, and these are just different things that have been uploaded into our management system. These are all the books that are in the shopping cart. You know, you got to take I don't know where all these images came from. I got them from the editor, from the publisher, things that I've uploaded, just different places. But we're just going to put a button on here for now. And here's a click here button. And it'll say click on please select. And I typically go with the small. If you go with the original, it's probably going to be huge. Yeah. And so see, that's way too big. So we want to go to right here. We want to undo that. And we're going to go back to the tree, back to there. Our images, this is what we've got. Click on that, and I want to put the small image in there. This is if you want to put a border around it. We'll put a 0.5, like a black border around it. And then if you're going to insert it in a bunch of text, and you want the text to wrap around it, this is the vertical space that you'll put in there, and this is the horizontal space, but typically never do anything with that. You're going to insert it. So we're going to go back to that. I'm going to see if we can get it centered right. See the black border? There's the black border that's around it that we put there. So if we wanted to have the word pathway right here, pathway, and then we would highlight this, link it, and we would paste our link into that. Same thing with the button. If we wanted to link the button to where it would take it to the pathway, do there, right click, paste it in there, and that'll take us to, we'll insert it. So now this button is linked to the pathway page, and this button is linked to the pathway page. So we're going to go, we can either go down here, or we can go to the top to update. Click update. It's been done successfully. Go back to the page, and that's not it. That's not it. Okay. So we're going to go back to that page. We want to view it. Click view, and now we've got our stuff. This is the actual page in our website. Okay. So people want to see what the pathway is, they'll click on that, takes them to the pathway. See, pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, so we're through with that, and we're not paying any attention to that page. And same thing here, click here, takes us to the pathway. Okay, now let's go back here. I want to view that again. This is already connected. It's already been connected to the training seminar page. So that's seminar information for right now. And then they're going to click to get to the pathway. We've already talked about that. Okay, so I don't want that stuff in there anymore. I'm going to highlight that, hit delete, and highlight that. If you wanted to link this to something else at this point, I don't know what it might be, but you would come up here and see the broken chain. Or if you didn't want it linked to something, you just wanted to take the link off, you would click that. And then it's no longer linked. So we're going to delete this, I think. Okay, there, delete it. But to unlink it, a better example would be this. If we didn't want to link that there anymore, click, highlight it, and unlink it. Okay? Alright, and that is a simple tutorial, real quick information overload on how to do stuff in the management system. And I can make as many of these as you want me to, or we can do a screen share at some point to make some changes until you get used to doing it. But shopping cart, that's a whole nother, that's everything that's in there that's for sale. Just a lot, everything that you want to, and it might be that you just want to get in there and play around and look at different things.